I once used to be afraid of talking to people and having conversations with others. But now, I'm a very social person and I have meaningful conversations with people around me. So in today's video, I will teach you how to overcome that fear of talking to people. And I guarantee you that by the end of this video, you will have the mindset and advice to overcome that fear of talking to people. So the first piece of advice that I want to give you is start with small talk. So look, overcoming that fear of talking to people, you won't overcome that fear in just one day. It's a process and you have to build up and overcome that fear. So the best thing you can do to obviously overcome that fear of talking to people is by simply starting off with small talk and building your way up to the point where you can have a long, meaningful conversation with others. Examples I can give you on starting off slow is when you see someone around you, someone you kind of know but not really, family, friend or whatever, if you see them, I want you to simply just go up to them and ask them, hey, what's the time? Or simply say, hey, I really like your shoes. Compliment them. Or simply just say like, hey, what's going on? Or, what event will be coming up soon, Just start off small with small talk. One of the things I've started doing to overcome my fear of talking to people and having meaningful conversations is I simply just started building up that confidence and that social skills by simply, when I saw someone I kind of knew, I simply just told them like, hey bro, what's the time? Or I just like kind of complimented them in some sort of way, or I commented on the thing that's going on in that moment, for example, a party, So it's like all about slowly building up your way and like overcoming that fear, because becoming a social person and obviously having meaningful conversations with others, it takes time. It's a process, and you won't instantly overcome that fear in one day. It's a process. So that's why I'm telling you that you need to start building that confidence and those sort of skills slowly. And how can you do that? Small talk. The second piece of advice on how to overcome that fear of talking to people is never be afraid of failure. See, look, I guarantee you, all the social and charismatic people in the world, they have failed plenty of times. And they have failed. But you want to know the secret? Is when they fail, they don't let that failure define them. They don't, get demotivated when they get rejected, when they talk to somebody, or when the person who they are having a conversation with ignores them. No, they don't get discouraged, because social people and charismatic people understand that is all a part of the game. You will fail. You will have horrible conversations. You will have people who will not like you. You will have conversations where people just want to ignore you completely. And that's normal. That's all part of the game. So when you're on this path of becoming a social person and learning how to talk to others and overcome that fear, you will face hardships. You will face times where people will not want to talk to you at all. But that is all part of the process. The best thing you could do is keep your head up and go socialize with different people. I mean, there's 7 billion or 8 billion people in the world. So you're telling me that just because one person ignored you, you're gonna stop talking to people and you're gonna stop being social? No. All right. Instead, do the opposite. Use that failure as a way to learn and become better at being social with others. So if you want to learn how to overcome that fear of talking to people, you have to change the way you see failure. Instead of seeing it as a bad thing, see it as a lesson. See it as a way to become better and improve your social skills and improve the way you talk to others. There's been plenty of times where I have tried having conversations with people and they have showed zero interest. This one time I was at school and I saw one of my friends that I knew, and I decided to, obviously say hi to him and stuff like that. And when I did, he was like, hey, what's up, bro? And then I was like, hey, how's your day going? He's like, good. And then, I kind of already knew he was like not in the mood, but then I was like, you know what? It's fine. I was like, all right, bro, hey, have a nice day. Have a good day. He was like, yeah, you too. It's going to happen. There's going to be people who will not want to talk to you and will just want to ignore you or just not be in a good mood. And that's all a part of the social game. All right. So the best piece of advice I can give you is change the way you see failure and instead see it as a lesson. See failure as a lesson so you can become better at being social, overcome that fear and just become better and improve your social skills. Before I speak to you about the last principle, I want you guys to know that I have a free guide teaching you how to build confidence. Link down below. And if you want to learn how to build confidence, check that Google Docs out. It's free. I give you books, advice on how to build confidence. What are you waiting for? Click the link below and go check it out. The third piece of advice that I want to give you on how to overcome that fear of talking to others and being social is have a I don't care what others think about me mindset. Now look, I know us human beings, we get criticized a lot for different things. I mean, people call us out for doing this, they criticize us for doing something good, etc. I get it. You know, it's human beings, we're gonna obviously criticize one another. So the mindset I want you to have is stop caring what others think about you. I mean, realistically, like the only opinions that really matter are your parents, your family, your friends, and that's really it. All right. So the reason why I say I want you to have that I don't care what others think about me mindset is because many times our brain, when we want to obviously be social with others, we tend to tell ourselves, wait, I want to talk to that person, but I'm kind of afraid that that person's going to judge me or that person's going to think I'm weird. Bro, I promise you, those people do not care what you are doing, okay? So if you want to go and be social or talk to somebody new, just freaking do it, bro. And if you fail, oh well, life goes on. It's not the end of the world, okay? This mindset has helped me so much because many times in my life, I want to be social with people around me, but sometimes I don't do it because I'm afraid that someone's going to judge me or I'm going to get criticized. You know, it sucks. But that's why you need to have that mindset of, I don't care what others think about me, I'm going to freaking do it anyways. So if you're watching this right now and if you want to be social with someone or talk to someone around you, just fucking do it, bro. I mean, like, stop caring what others think about you, bro. People are going to hate regardless. But the best thing you can do is just stop caring what they think and start doing what you want to do. And if that's being social with people around you or talking to that girl or talking to that guy or whatever, just freaking do it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. If you get rejected or they ignore you, oh well, life goes on. Go socialize with somebody else, all right? So if you want to overcome that fear of talking to people and being social, simply have that I don't care what others think about me mindset. I'm going to do what I want to do, all right? So those are the three main principles and advice and mindset advice that I can give you that I guarantee will make you overcome that fear of being social and having conversations with others. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more social skills and confidence advice. And remember, I have a free Google Docs helping you build confidence. So go check it out, link in the description. And as always, I believe in you, but God believes you more. I'll see you guys later.